you find a way to run from the city of the sun? You could have stayed, it's only over when the day is done. I never knew you was a runner, yeah. I mistook you for a son. It don't matter what we think when it's all over, 'cause this is our last chance to leave it all behind. Raise your voice and raise your power, yeah. This is our last chance to leave it all behind. Raise your voice and raise your power, yeah. How did you find a way to run from the city of the sun? You could have stayed, it's only over when the day is done. I never knew you was a runner, yeah. I mistook you for a son. It don't matter what we think when it's all over, 'cause this is our last chance to leave it all behind. Raise your voice and raise your power, yeah. This is our last
What is up, ladies and gentlemen? How we doing today? We're going to get after it. So, last time we talked, I actually was talking about how I was going to go ahead and finish this up and maybe do a time lapse. We're not doing that, though. We got the camera still going weird. I actually updated the firmware. So, apparently it's going to still blink, but that's cool. We got a drinking game. Anyways, I decided that we started this together. We got in on this little adventure. We started off with a nice little concept, and we drove through and made an awesome animation, and then we lost our program. We had it corrupted and taken away from us. But we then persevered, and we came back, and we created an even better animation than we probably would have had. We've been through a lot together. So I decided we need to finish this together. So let us do that. All right, so we are going to go ahead and finish this beast as well as Tracker Troll. So let's go ahead and just see what we have. All right, this is where we left off. Welcome to the stream today. Hope you're all doing well. If you don't mind helping me out, give me a little bit of share. Share me with your friends. We can have a good time. Oh, and we're in it, baby. Thanks for the like, brother. Oh, we got some updates happening here. Look at that. Look at the channel getting a little nicer. Just, bear with me. We'll try to make things cool. All right, we're going to try to have a good time. All right, so we see where we left off. We have a really nice first frame that kind of gives us an idea of how the rest of the animation is supposed to go. We could probably actually go ahead and do some other highlights here. All right, cool. So let's get in here. We're going to put a little line on these tails. The tail. Clean up. Just a little touch here. All right. Testing it all out. We'll have some other cool animations and music coming. This is what I got so far. I'm pretty happy about these little notifications. It's a nice little update. Little rock and roll, baby. Because that's how Archaic Live works. Got a little more energy today. Made sure I was nice and caffeinated pre-stream. And we're good to go today. Last stream was a little crazy, honestly. I was just like, I tried to pack too many things in beforehand. Lesson learned. Proper planning and time management will make things a lot better. But, all right. Clean up our line work. See, it's a good thing that fixes everything, because the lines sometimes come in a little crooked, a little shaky, and it just shows you don't have to be that good. You can still draw a line. All right. I'm not gonna go too crazy with this yet, actually. We need to keep it simple. Follow the KISS principle. Keep it simple, stupid. And just get overall shapes in the shadow. And we're actually going to have to animate that as well. That's pretty good for now. We'll go on to the next one. We're actually going to go ahead and get him all colored in. So we're going to get our friend, the tracker troll, all colored in. And let's make sure we actually have these labeled appropriately. Save some time. So we got Saddle. We got Schmeagle. Let's go ahead and the cap block's on. All right. So I'm going to go through and just actually get this base color on. I'm actually going to, I'm going to color in the darker color, and then we're going to go and add the highlight after. I just feel like that's an easier way to work. can even turn the red off, just so it's easier to see him. And we can even turn off the, there we go. And let's turn off the settle. We'll go through, color all the same colors. We don't have to keep changing colors because that just gets redundant. I'll tell you that. But we'll get all this colored in. The OCD nature of me will not allow that black line to be green. Oh, that one either. Zoom in so we can have better aim. There we go. These other little spots, I mean, I can get them now while I'm here, but normally I'll just go with a paint behind brush and just paint behind, baby. That's what it's there for. We got a lot of missing. We're going to go ahead and put this on paint behind so we don't affect our nice line work. And just connect all the pieces that have not been colored or spaced appropriately. All right. Again, I'll start off trying to get as much as this as possible, and then I'll start getting to a point where I'm over it, and then I'll just start using the paint behind tool. So here I'll just use the paint behind tool. Boom, done, easy. All right, next frame. Sometimes we just forget to close our lines. Thank you for coming and hanging out with me today as we continue on this adventure of the wolf rat and troll tracker troll odyssey. Bloody fruit flies. They come and go, man. I swear. It's like, the most annoying thing about fruit flies is that, clean kitchen, you're clean, you're good, but they still somehow make their way into your garbage. It's so freaking annoying. I open it up, garbage is about half full. I'm a half full kind of guy. Garbage is half full. And full fruit fly. I'm like, where are you guys coming? Where are you coming from? How are you are they in the bags? Like, am I getting these bags with fruit flies in them? Like, what's going on? It's covered and everything, but they still manage to have a little orgy inside my garbage can. Can we see an orgy on here? I don't know. Yeah, because we're not monetized. We don't care. We're here to hang out. We're here to have a good time with my people. All right, Smeagol's coming along great. Smeagol. Right. I'm going to try to get all this done today. I think we can. I think if we really put our nose to the grindstone, is that what they said? Our nose in a book. I feel like, why would you put your nose to the grindstone? Doesn't make sense. It's probably because it's not the way. That's not an actual saying, Aaron. That's why. That's why it's not an actual saying. You're just a moron spitting words and mixing them. Very doable. This is why the paint behind tool is so amazing. Boop, paint behind. Yeah, these lines look kind of terrible in some of these spots, like right here. It's ugly. But what's cool is we can always just clean it up. You know, I'll probably do a lot of that in polishing phase. You know, like a lot of times I just want to get this into the game, and you know, I would also most of the time I would animate this, and then I would just like paint it with white, so it would just be all like or grayish, like a grayish color, and then I would actually put it in game and make sure the movements looked good with the programming and everything. But we're just animating here, so it's fine. I don't want to do all of that just yet. We can clean up some of these lines. Cool. See, this is a ugly frame. It's just like not really proportional. Everything's weird about it, but you don't even really see it. It's a feel frame. It's got to go from here to here. It's like falling and catching and resting. Even this frame's a little odd, actually. I could probably put his head a little bit more forward. Just looks odd from where his chest is. Maybe. That looks better. Alrighty. Shoot. I wish there was a hotkey for these. I don't think there is. Gap size. It'd be great if I could go back and forth between like just autofill, because there's differences between the different types of fills. This one's good because it has gaps, and if it has gaps, it'll still. That's why like some of the areas aren't getting filled, because it's basically like trying to figure out what you're asking to be filled, and it's making its decision. See right here, it's not filling because it's not full. But if you just have a small gap, it'll fill it. And a lot of this at this point is just getting the color down, and then we see a lot of issues with lines that are missing and stuff like that, and we can go back through afterwards once we get all of our color in. Whoa. What? Ooh. Hadn't that paint behind on. There we go. Now if this was film, we would be having a lot more of this all cleaning up, but we don't have to worry about perfect frames. Yeah, I mean, it did it blinked once at the start. It actually did like a little beep, and then it kind of went black for just a bleep, like a quick second. But yeah, the camera's holding out. I think hopefully the firmware keeps us going. We'll have to find another reason to drink. And I've even updated Flash, so hopefully that solves the issue of it just closing. Speaking of which, save. What? Did it go out? You said, damn it. Did it go out? It blinked? After you said that? Shoot. I think we got it. Oh, find another reason to drink. Yeah. Well, there's plenty of reasons, you know? Sometimes drinking's just the reason. Let's go ahead and tighten this up a little bit. Whoa. It's not the color I was looking for. What happened? That scared me a little bit. It's saving though. I think I might have accidentally saved. And it closed out. Scary, scary. Ooh. Scary stuff. Good thing I saved. Oh my god. I don't know what I hit, but I hit a couple things at the same time, and it just was like, you want to save? I was like, yes, I think so. Looking pretty good if I do say so myself there. He just looks like he's in the Derby. All right, come on. The one thing I do also like about Flash is that how it just doesn't assume you want to color the entire page like in Photoshop when you use the bucket tool. It will literally dump paint everywhere, and you're just like, I didn't want to do that. It just assumes you know what you're doing. Color behind. Okay. Next frame. Let's go back, actually. Do these in order. I hate when I think I've finished. Like, I think I finished all that color of that part or whatever. And then I get to the end, and then I realize, like, I skipped, like, 2 frames. And I'd already moved on to the next thing. I'm like, oh, I got to go back. Do those 2. It's like that. Perfect precision with his painting. It's insane. Somebody get this guy into late night TV. He needs to talk to somebody. He's setting records over here. Hope his ear got colored. Nice colors. Thank you. Paint normal. Yep, these are the darker shades, and then we will apply the light afterwards. That's just bothering me now. Let's go ahead and paint this. Even though this frame is just not even really seen, we still want it to be somewhat presentable. See, it's just a between. It's just a between, but without it, wouldn't feel right. So never underestimate that tween. I think Dave Matthews sung about it best. It just means you've been following for many years, many a millennia, since the early days. You're on an anniversary. You're a day one OG. Original gangster. So that means, mama. Paint behind. Follower. Oh, you're not a fan? You're just a follower? That's good to know. Good to know. Well, if you're enjoying the stream, please help me out by giving me a little share, maybe a like, something like that. Helps out. Oh, there it is. There it is. Thank you. It just helps with Facebook sharing the stream around. It actually makes more people see it, even people that you don't know. Facebook will show it to people, which is kind of cool. We're trying to get the word out here, folks. I don't want to have to dump a bunch of money into advertising. Who wants to do that? Not this guy. Thanks, Esther. Thanks for the share. All right. Whoa. Oops. Actually, that's okay. Thanks for the share, Madre. Woo-wee. We're on it today. We got some shares going. Sha-sha. This is a great start. And we're moving right along with our coloring. Coloring is going superb, in fact. We are moving right along with our precision coloring. Oh, as I said that, I wasn't so precise. Ooh, we need a glove. We need a glove. Let's give him glove. I'm pretty sure that in the medieval fantasy world, gloves with fingers don't exist. That's... Alright. Oh, doesn't have a glove here. He doesn't have a glove here or here. Alright. Cool. Oh, it's coming together. Alright, let's see what he looks like where they're at. There we go. It's starting to look pretty. I like it a lot. Alright, cool. Now we are going to actually do the eyes. Just because it's easiest. Looks awesome. Thanks. Appreciate it. I think it's coming out pretty good myself. I'm actually pretty happy with it. And it's cool. I get to build it with you guys. Get to build it with you all here. Which has been different for me, but fun. It's been a bit exciting. We got to go through lots of things together. We got to see a lot of things happen. Good, bad, and ugly. Alright. Did I get all the eyes? I think I did. I cruised right through that. Awesome. Teeths. Let's do the teeths. This one I got to go a bit more precise. Teeth are always the most annoying thing to color for that reason. It's going to be a lot of that happening. We're like your desk minions creeping in the background. I like it. I like it. These flies are like minions right now. They're really annoying me, actually. These freaking flies won't. And what's funny is they don't bother me, like, all day. They don't, like, dive bomb me at all. And it's like they know I'm on stream. And they're just like, whoa, what's up, man? What's going on in your eye? I want to land on it. And I'm just, like, not having it. We need to go back to paint behind. There you are. Bloody brilliant, mate. There it goes. Cool. Next one. Teeth I might actually just do like this because we've already got the... Might as well. Just gonna be careful not to color the gums in. Go brush your teeth. Tracker troll, you got some yellow teeth. Right. It is funny how quick Monday comes from Friday. I'll tell you that. It always shocks me. I'm like, oh yeah, I'm streaming today. I just streamed Friday, and all of a sudden it's Monday. It's crazy. It's crazy how the time goes by. But honestly, I decided to keep working on this with you guys instead of finishing it up and showing you. You know how they do on the cooking shows where they start making it and they throw it in the oven and then Hollywood magic. That's not what I was trying to do. I decided it was against what I started all this for, was to make stuff with you alongside me. See the whole process, good, bad, and ugly. Even the crappy times we shared together with my plumbing experience. All right, it's looking pretty good. I think it's a good look. I do absolutely hate coloring teeth. It's probably the one thing that I absolutely hate doing. First person I hire is going to be a teeth colorer for me. Taking applications, minimum wage. Well, you don't need much of a background. You just got to be able to color in between the lines. But you don't even have to do that because we have paint behind, so. See, I'm not coloring inside the lines. Oh my god, look at his teeth. What's going on here? This is why paint behind is so powerful. It's like, what are you doing, Aaron? Boop. Oh, it's all behind. Gotcha. We had a little hair go in there. Got to trim the mustache. It's getting a little long. Kind of want to look like Garth. What's his name? I can't remember the guy's name. Original Ghost Rider. Or Tom Selleck would work too. Bald Tom Selleck. All right. I think we got the teeth just about there. And you know what? I keep doing double work. Let's go ahead and just copy this. Paste it over here. Look at that. We're most of the way done. Good feeling. Let's get these gums going. This part should be easy. Boom. Gums are good. All right, let's do the little metal. Alrighty. Close the small gaps for me, please. Thank you. Flash. Well, we do have some screaming children upstairs, but hopefully Just hopefully you can't all hear that as well. I think I've got my settings up pretty good, so you don't have to hear that. But if you can hear that, put a baby emoji on there. Hear these kids screaming upstairs. These headphones block a lot of sound. Okay. These are leather. Boom. Cool. Next one. Probably actually make this right here darker so that this pops a little bit more visually. But we're going to do that afterwards. Man, I love the look of this guy. Nope. Could probably make that actually a little bit darker, honestly. Yeah, that'll really make it pop. Oop. So we try to speed up a little bit. Looks good. Is that too dark though? I feel like you can't even tell he's wearing goggles. See? This could be an issue. This could be an issue. We're going to be seeing it from pretty far back. That's a little too light. I think when we put a little bit of highlight up here, it'll help pop that more. And I'm not too worried about it because we're more about the glowing eyes than we are about the... Alright, let's go ahead and add some shadow to him. Now how we're going to do this is we're going to do that pencil tool I showed you before. We're just going to try to think where the light, whatever the light touches Simba. Where is the light going to touch? If it's coming down this way, it's going to be showing a little bit on the shoulder. So we're going to have some shoulder. You're going to see the bicep. A little highlight there. A little bit of this just muscle. Probably touch of this muscle. A little bit of the back. It's going to come over the top of his head. Probably just a touch there. A lot of times I start off like really specific with the shadow, and then I end up like blurring it a little bit, like with the animation, because see how it is here, and then here I kind of got like a little carried away with how specific it is. So then I might like just pull a little bit back because we want it to read well. And you just scribble over. Like, oh my God, you're ruining it. What are you doing? Double click, delete, highlights. And there it might not read right, but here. His arms down. Kind of, I probably have a little bit less of this showing. Oop. Paint behind is on. Whoa. Oh, I thought I turned it off. Yeah, probably getting a little carried away with that. I'm probably just gonna block more of it then. Here, I feel like we're gonna get a lot of front, like here. That's all gonna kind of light up, and then this area, I'm gonna catch some of the knee. Maybe take this little area out, so it looks like he's got a little separation from the muscles. A lot of this is just guessing. Little bit of knowledge of muscles, but not like too crazy. I mean, it's not perfect. You know, maybe just a little highlight right there. Probably have a touch of highlight down here as well. And then we'll just get rid of it, all the lines. See, this one's a bit too crazy. I kind of went a little bit overboard with the details. You gotta be a little bit less. A little bit less. Less is more sometimes. I don't know. We'll see how it animates. That's what we're going to focus on. It's coming down. Probably catch a little bit more of this on the back side. Boom. Behind the ear now a little bit. Gonna have some right here. On the outside arm, even though he'd probably have maybe just a touch more lighting on it, I like to try to keep it a little bit darker than the rest of the body just for that extra feeling of depth. Even if it's not 100% accurate, I think it just looks better, and that's really what I'm after. I'm not after it to be perfect. I'm after it to look decent, like kind of cool, you know? I want it to look cool more than I want it to look real. And he probably lost this. His chest is kind of behind his shoulder, so maybe just a little bit of this part here is just kind of like slightly lit up. And then we draw the lines again, rinse and repeat. Cool. Alright, light down here. And maybe just a little bit there. Same thing. Nope. I feel like his chest would be out of it, and then we kind of come back in, just go a little bit lighter with this very ambiguous lighting. And he's pushing down, so maybe like get a little bit of extra muscle fibers there happening. I don't know. Muscle twitch, flex, whatever you want to call it. Oh. I don't like the way that looks. It just ends like that. Doesn't look as real. And this could probably... Yeah, there we go. Looks a little more organic. Ish. It's basic. This one's going to be almost identical source lighting. Just a lot of flipping back and forth. It's lower, so it's probably going to be less of the knee lit up. His arm is now shrunk a lot. So we'll do that. This part of the shoulder is going to get most of the light. Maybe just a touch right there. And then probably something like that. I don't know. See how it looks once we pull off the... Yeah, get rid of that. Yep. Here I'm actually not even really concerned at all because it's just like it's this weird stretch frame, but we're just going to be, everything's kind of thinning out. So but he's kind of getting hit by a bunch of light. This might end up making him more noticeable, this frame, if I go too crazy with the lighting on it. But we'll see. I hate this frame. I just hate the way it looks because it just like looks gross, but I know it works. Like it's doing exactly what it needs to do. So I'm not concerned about it. And like from here, it's like, okay, it looks kind of okay. But like you don't even see that frame, which is the coolest part about all this. I feel like that so far the lighting's looking pretty good on there. Might be seeing a little bit of weirdness with the leg, but I think it's because there's a frame missing. Yeah, it's there. And this lighting is going to be very similar. So I have to be very careful to make sure the lighting is matching. Because if they don't match, then everyone will hate it. Alright. So it's very blocky. Come in. Bit of this. And then creep up. Wow. Back. And shrimp. I hope you like my sound effects. It's probably the easiest way to describe the movements. This was actually always the hardest part for me. Like when I first started animating the light sources, because like a lot of times, or like animating the shadow and stuff, because I would always animate the shadow instead of animating the light, and I feel like animating the light is easier than animating the shadow. And I don't know if it's just like the way I can wrap my head around it. That's why I always start with a dark color and then put the highlights on, because I feel like it's easier to figure out like what would be sticking out versus what's like hiding away. I don't know. Even though it's like it's just literally the opposite. I guess it's additive versus subtractive methods. But any way you can get your head around it. A couple little riblets just to, even though it's not accurate. Yeah, and actually, yeah, it really is what makes it read back here. See? Like, I mean, it reads so much more back here than it does up close. And actually looks like he's more three-dimensional than he is. See, like, less is more. See, like, that right there? All right, these flies are getting to me. They're getting to me. I need coffee. That's what I need. Let's do a little coffee here. A little coffee chug. How's your night going, everybody? How we doing? That just hits the soul. That's just hitting the soul. Just right. I wish we could bottle up. I wish we could bottle up that first sip, First sip of coffee, first sip of beer. It just tastes better on that first sip, and I don't understand why. Maybe because you just haven't had that flavor, so when it hits, it's fresh. But man, that first sip is just the best. See, I think I got too much going on here. I think less is more. Let's follow that principle and see where it brings us. Sometimes it's just you just do too much. You can overdo it. See, this is a lot. It's funny because then you kind of work back through and you're like, whoa, what was I thinking? It's got a lot of... But it's like you just kind of keep realizing, you're like, okay, less is more. It literally is. It just looks so much better when you have like a little less. And it reads better. These areas are always a little odd. There's just a lot going on in the shoulder. This whole area. It's just a weird part of the body. Between that and like your shoulder blade area, there's a lot happening. I don't know if you ever taken a look at the anatomy of a shoulder, but it is the weird... My God, I am not used to that. It just startled me. Thanks for the like. Oh man, I had that turned up so loud on my headphones just now. Let me turn that down. Between that and this, it's just like, whoo. Let me turn it down a little bit. It made me jump. That'll get you going. See, this is too blocky. Go through and sort it out a bit. Hopefully I've corrected a bunch of the issues we've been having with the GoPro. I updated that firmware, so hopefully it's not something we got to do to have an issue with. Let me know if it does go out though. Sometimes I just don't even notice it because I'm too busy looking at the other monitor. Alright, yeah, that's what, right there. This might not even be lit up at this angle. I don't even know. Yeah, it's going to have some light. Probably very little. Just do that. And I feel like he is going to have the most light at this point just because... Alright, that's looking pretty good to me. Feeling good about it. Alright, let's go ahead and color in all the saddles now. Turn the saddle on. I'm not entirely sold on the purple, but that's easily fixed. Actually, I'm going to play this animation. Sipping on all this coffee and water. I have to go to the bathroom, so I will be right back. Just be right back for you, alright? Alrighty. And we're back. Thank you for your patience. Sometimes nature calls. Alright, let's get this going. I am liking it. Sometimes when you step away and you come back, it's just like you see it again. But it's like, it just looks different. In a good way. Alright, welcome to the stream. If you're just joining us, I think comes out okay. Well, that's what she said. Surprised you didn't get to it before me. Alright, we're going to unlock this layer. We're going to unlock everything else. Well. Okay, I'll open this up a bit. Let's get rid of that. Alright, there we go. We are coloring now. Look at that coloring. Some good coloring right there. Alright. Actually, these are different. This is a shadow. I'm just going to go ahead and color all of these areas. Ooh, you get to see how ugly my animations look up close. Ugh, look at this hideousness. Oh my goodness. This part right here is actually really ugly. We'll have to clean that up. just because it bothers me, even though probably nobody will see this frame. That's the thing about animation, though. It's all about the movement. It's all about the movement and how your key poses look. You know, our key poses are like our first frame and our middle frame. And this guy. Flies were killed in the making of this video. I have a stupid fruit fly problem and I need help. What should I do? Like, how do I prevent them from having orgies in my freaking garbage can? Like, I have a lid on there. Like, what do I do? Does anybody know what I can do about that? I know you can catch them with, like, apple cider vinegar. I've set those traps up. These little buggers, like, they go away. And then all of a sudden, I open my garbage, and there's, like, I'm like, what was going on there? You know? It smells like an old, musty hotel room. I'm just kidding. I don't want to get into that. It's like, you damn fruit flies need to get out of here or help pay for rent. Like, one way or the other. It's not even like I don't even buy fruit either. Like, why are there fruit flies? I'm just kidding. I know they eat other things than fruit. This is hidden. So everything's locked. We can just go like this. Where this arm is. Because for the most part, the saddle goes over top of it. But now we just pretend that it's going behind it. And you know what? I was actually breaking my own rule because, see, in this first frame, I actually grab the highlight first. And we should grab the shadow. And even color this in with shadow, and then we'll hit that with light later. Because that just makes our life a little bit easier. We paint behind. Going on in. There's a mixture you can make. Well, thank you. Yeah, I haven't. I mean, actually, I haven't made the mixture in some time. I actually should go ahead and put that concoction together. Catch a couple of them, but it's funny because they go away and then they just like they come back. I'm like, where are you coming from? I think I gotta stop buying this brand of garbage bag. I'm just kidding. It's obviously not the garbage bag, but seems like it. It's always in my trash can, man. It's like a little village down there. Alright, let's get through these ugly frames as fast as I can so you guys don't have to stare at them. Alright. New trash can. I know they're like are they fruit fly proof trash cans? Maybe. I mean, it's got a lid. It's got a damn lid. I don't know what to do. Could probably spray stuff in there. Maybe that'll help. Maybe that will do the trick. Right. Well, look at all that leather. All that leather colored in. Cool. All right, we're going to go back to this first frame, snag another color. We're going to color in the rest of this here. What is going on with that? There we go. I feel like that could be like leather coming up around. This could be leather. That'd be metal. Paint fill. Let's do that and then change this to this. This, get rid of. Whoa. iPhones have the loudest, most obnoxious vibration ever. It's like, put it on quiet mode, and it's or vibrating at least, and it's supposed to be quieter, but I feel like it's louder than the lowest setting for volume. Google says fillable. Yeah, that's what I was talking about. That was the concoction. Now the problem is, how do you have them? How do you have them stop having an orgy in your garbage can? Because that's what I'm currently dealing with. I got these. Oh, take a drink, ladies and gentlemen. Looks like our camera decided to blink out. What the heck? What the heck? Between the fruit flies and my GoPro going out, I'm not having a good time. It's all good. Hope you guys are. So you're saying you have a loud vibrator. Oh, yeah. That's exactly what I was saying. And I also have a very loud phone. I thought you did the saddle. Well, I did back here. That was one frame. But we have to do the same thing 14 times. That is my life, see? All right. Well, that's actually going to be behind. So is this. And we could put the skulls in front of the saddle. That's what she said. Sure is. Sure is what she said. All right. Paint behind because we can't color in the lines. But we're not ashamed. We still make art. That's fine. This could be blown in the breeze a bit. Probably. Not this. That can contour with the rat's body. Hug ever so slightly. No, that's not what I wanted. Ooh. I got real lazy on this frame. This frame was all sorts of jacked up and lazy. Let's fix it. No, I didn't want that. Let's go ahead and save. Because, getting a little paranoid. I don't think so. That's what she said. What? I'm confused. You're trying to confuse, huh? I don't know what you're saying. Don't know what you're talking about. Thought we were past it. That's what she said. All right, we got the... Come on, saddle. Work with me here. All right, what's going on? Let's turn the rat off. Well, that's colored in. What's the dealio? Why? That was weird. Did that just appear? I feel like I've been coloring that for 40 minutes, and now all of a sudden it was there. I think it was just not showing up. Very peculiar. Peculiar indeed. Well, listen. If you haven't shared or liked the video, please help a man out. I'm trying to get out there in front of the people that want to see me. Okay? Thanks. Plus, your name will pop up on the screen. You can be famous for a little bit. Any help is appreciated, though. I do appreciate it because I am trying to get out there without paid advertising at the moment. And then we will pay for the advertising because Facebook requests it. All right. We're going to have to go through and erase all this extra hair over here. That was weird. All right. Saddle's coming along. Hey, look, it's a rat without a rider. Oh, that's music to my ears. Thank you for the share. I just love that little guitar shred, man. It's just good to hear. It's good to hear. Okay. Let's go ahead and lock all this in. And we're going to go through and clean up this this hair. Actually, I'm going to duplicate this rat because maybe we have a rat running around without a saddle. And we like that hair. But we're going to go ahead and I'm pretty sure you already shared, guy. I'm pretty sure you already shared. You're just taking advantage of the system now. All right, copy frames. Just go ahead and duplicate. Paste these frames down. Now we've duplicated our rat. We don't have to worry about it. We'll even rename it. Let's do it proper, you know? We'll say duplicate rat. You're sharing it again? You stupid. Thanks for the share again. Appreciate it. All your shares are appreciated. All right. Now that one's off. Now this is the one we will clean up. We will clean up the rat with the haircut. Frame by frame. Cool. All right, now let's turn our track control back on. Track control riding, just to see. We gotta still finish the saddle. Turn that back off. Let's continue finishing the saddle. Make sure we unlock it. Oh, thank you for the share. Appreciate you. Appreciate the share. Every time we get a share, it's awesome. Honestly. Helps me out a lot. Gets me in front of some people. Alright, we're going to leave that for a minute because I keep coloring the wrong item. Ooh, they're playing the drums upstairs. Fantastic. Ooh, uh-oh. Ooh, got scared for a second. Flash has been scaring me. I'm going to go ahead and save. Just in case. We don't need that happening. Oh, baby. I mean, although I updated Adobe, so I shouldn't be having that issue anymore. But you never know. Especially when it comes to these applications. Scary. All right. Whoa. Oh, my arm hit the thing. All right. Always save. Very true, but it's easier said than done. Computer's being stupid right now. Come on. Flash is acting up a bit. You know what it is too. I have Google open. Sometimes that'll cause issues. It seems that spoke too soon. Flash has decided to free. Oh, there it goes. Caught up. Flash likes to freeze on you. See, this is the problem with having an old version of Flash. Because, you know, the superhero... It's actually funny that it's called Flash, right? So the superhero Flash is supposed to be really quick. But this one is not actually quick. Alright. We're still working through. See, just persevere. Keep pushing through. Eventually, you get where you need to be. It's a life lesson for you. Don't let these silly obstacles like your computer crashing or, I don't know, get in your way. Oh, Brycey, thanks for the like, brother. Nice emote, wow. All right. Come on. Why is this happening today? It seems that Flash is running a bit slow today, and I don't know why. I have a very good computer, so it's not the computer. It's not responding. I may have to close the application and reopen it. Let's see what happens. Luckily, we've been saving, and we're ready for this occasion. But it's very frustrating. Come on now. You guys can look at my beautiful desktop. Look at this. Don't you just want to go there? Just want to go fishing. There's some fish right here, I think. See that? We're going to go fishing right there. All right. Great time to share the stream while we're breaking down here. All right, we're going to close it because, look, it's not responding. Big shocker. Close program. Just another day in the life. This is what we deal with. This is what we do. Maybe other people don't. Maybe other people have a very smooth ride. I feel like I find that, you know, life isn't as... If everything works out, it's just not as fun. All right, see? Good thing we saved. We've been saving. And I need your help, too. Remind me, if I haven't saved in a while, just go, hey, save it, dummy. You can say it. Say, save it, dummy. That's what we're going to work on. Perfect opportunity to do some freehand, maybe. No freehand for you. Don't just hand around freehand. Huh? What do I look like? All right. Back on track. Paint behind. Hopefully resetting it fixes the issue. I think it's good that this stuff happens though, because you can actually see the BS that we go through. Oh, come on, you know you want to. Well, sir, you need to be more patient, and we will finish this, and then we will go on to other things. I'll freehand you something. Let's see. Now it is time for your children to stop watching. There's your free answer. It's a little flat. This actually should be. But see. Mom shears it right out and I draw a middle finger. How about we do this? We'll see. I was a little bit off. Let's see. Your finger should be like a little bit higher, right? All right. Back to it. Hey, Kirsty in the chat. How's it going? Welcome to the party where we draw middle fingers. We're just doing a little coloring today. I decided, I was like, you know what? Let's go. This is brought to you by Crayola. Just kidding. Not at all. Not at all. Just needed to let you know that Crayola did not pay any of this. We are not advertising Crayola. And well, thank you for the like there, sweetheart. All right. Oh. Believe me, if I've got to sit through this and color this, so do you guys. No, I know you don't have to, but I appreciate you doing it. Literally already entertained. Sweet. We're having the best time right now. This is what we're trying to do. Try to have a good time. We're drawing stuff. We're making things happen. These things are going to be living in the game, which is pretty cool. And you guys get to hang out with me. I mean, you know, it's good to talk to myself in front of you guys. You know, it's my favorite. instead of just talking to myself by myself. 'Cause no one wants to do that. I'll tell you that. My dog looks at me funny. So at least now I got somewhere to direct it. What's going on over here? There we go. Oh, baby, we are moving along. This coloring is killing the coloring game lately. Just my coloring game is on point. Let's go. Oh, my God. You think you know somebody who can color better than me? Send them my way. We'll have a 1v1 color championship. I was the leading contender in 08. Heavyweight division colorer. K through 12. All right, that should do the trick. Color in. Color in, you son of a... Drop it low, drop it low. Never seen a rat twerk before, have you? Now you have. Now you have. Alright, let's lock this off. Clean up the rat a little bit more. Gotta get rid of some of this hair. Just a little bit. Alright. Is that really a middle finger emo? I don't think I've ever seen that, honestly. I didn't know that existed. That's like the holy grail. I feel like I need to use that a lot more in my life. Just my day to day. I could sign off a lot more emails with that, you know? Like, hey landlord, hey, you want to come fix my washing machine? It's been 2 months. Sincerely, middle finger. You gotta say sincerely though. I think it's like a middle finger but with a nice bow on it, you know? Alright, we're just gonna guess where that is back there because I don't feel like turning off the skulls. That's called laziness, but it's also called speed. You're like, oh my god, he's coloring the skull. Oh, magic. Yes, it is, little Nicky. Yes, it is. Okay, none of you want to color in? Just come on. Let's move it along. There we go. Team players. We're working together. And this is the last one, so we don't have to worry about it because guess what? We already did it, boys and girls. We already did it. We just copy-paste it. We're good to go. Pasted. Cool. Now we got to give this little saddle a little bit of lighting. You know what I mean? Give it a little razzle-dazzle. It's pretty simple, though. Pretty simple razzle-dazzle. And I'm not actually going to think about the light too much on this one. We're going to be simple. I'm going to just ripple this. Just gives it a little bit of ribbed seating. Keep your minds out of the gutter, please. Or don't. Whatever. It's fine. You want to dirty up my chat? Dirty up my chat. I don't care. Just know, first person that throws up loses. You're like, what are you doing? Just drawing lines. Well, you'll see in a minute. Okay? Hold on there, Nancy. We're not going to do that one because we're doing it over here. All right, so let's get select off of that. Copy the color of our choice. Actually, we're going to use this one for now. Fullsies. Boom. Grab the highlight. We are going to be moving. Look at that precision. Precision paint. Look at that. Should play Call of Duty with this. Just be like... That's why PC, you know? PC gamers. Just pointing right at heads. Boom. Headshot, 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 headshot. I'd be crushing it. I wonder if you could play with a Wacom tablet. That'd be insane. Like all my hotkeys over here. I might have to try that. Download Warzone on my PC. Because I just play that on PS4 still. I just like, you know, because I feel like if I played on PC, then I couldn't complain about PC players. You know what I mean? Like being like, oh, your aim, dude, it's not fair. Because then if I go on PC, I'm like, well, I guess I'm technically one of those, so I should be able to actually hit those shots, which I don't hit. All right, let's delete that line. Oh, we're not even going to do the scribbles. Can we hit it without it? There we go. Look at that precision. I know. 100 years from now, they're going to be looking back at me. Oh, you know, be like, Picasso, Da Vinci, Aaron Dodge. Like, that guy could draw on a computer. He was insane. He's quick. He worked so fast. Everyone loved it. Oh, it's a beautiful saddle. You ever seen a saddle so pretty? I don't know. I don't see a lot of saddles day to day, but I'll tell you, this is probably top tier. This is at least a level 3 saddle. I don't know. Looks good enough for me. Cool. Let's put our track control back on it. We're looking good so far. Look at them go. Oh, we got Jerry in the chat. What's going on, my man? How you doing? Hope you're having an awesome Monday. That goes for every single one of you here today. If you click and color with precision, you can definitely click and shoot in Warzone with precision. Yeah, but then I couldn't complain when I got sniped from across the map. You know? Freaking hackers. Thanks, dude. We're moving along. I'm pretty happy with it. I'm going to let it roll out for a minute. We got to do some more coloring, though. We got to get the rat going. All right. Cool. Let's get those. Let's get some more coloring on the rat here. Rat, we don't need to turn everything off. We can just keep working through. I just like to always have these extra little areas that the sun or whatever lighting source is picking up. These little spots outside of the larger group. I'm just trying to mimic sort of like what the hair is doing with the shadow, with the lighting, and it'll just like enhance it, you know? Just sort of a good way to keep the party going with the animation. All right. What? Oh. Oh, dear Lord. So, apparently, I had actually done all of these on the wrong layer, but we know how to use our tools, and that will be our greatest asset. So, what we will do is we will... Is there a way to... Let me see... This might not be our friend, actually. Is there a way to be able to highlight all of this? I want to just... Oh, yep. Yeah, we can. I think so. 1. Nah, we can't. That's annoying. But we can do this, though. We can at least delete all of them at the same time, I believe. I think. Is that going to work? I'm not entirely sure. Nope, it doesn't work that way. Great. I just realized I'd been drawing on the wrong layer. That's okay. It's okay. We'll just turn this off. So what this does is it allows you to work on. This is every single frame in one shot. So this is then like that's what it looks like in all these frames. So you can actually, if you wanted to erase something, I could like erase a circle here, and it would that area would be erased on all of them. But that doesn't work for highlighting when I wanted to. So in the meantime, we'll just have to go back through and do everything I just did. That's okay. All right. I'll just redraw it. I'm going to go through and erase all of these real quick. Which is annoying. Oh, I did that in the wrong layer now. Come on, Aaron. Get it together. Let's go. All right. Next one. Cool. I wish I could just... I mean, I guess I could copy and paste them. Yeah, I could, but I'm just going to erase them, because why not? I'm really annoyed that I did that. But it is okay. The idea is that you don't beat yourself up too much, just enough, you know? As long as you don't make yourself cry, then you're just there. Almost. Tissues are on standby. Alright, cool. Block that, open that, good. We're in it. Just gonna mimic the top, basically. And it's cool because it's hair. So because it's fur, like it kind of moves like in the air and the breezes and everything. So it's okay if they don't line up perfectly because it's like the hair is moving. It matters more on like muscle and stuff like that. It can't be too like, and also it can't be a huge difference. Like you can't just have like random tufts of fur just appear, because there's some uniformity to it, but let's see, it doesn't have to be perfect. And when I'm just gonna get all this done so we can go through and just color it. Call it a day, you know what I'm saying? Call it a day. This is the way. Indeed. I guess he's got ears kind of like Baby Yoda. Almost there. Almost there, Peter. Alright, there we go. Now, just clean rat lines. Should be on it. Cool. Nope, don't want to paint the whole rat. That's not the idea. The idea is that Oh, I forgot. That is the color of the rat. There we go. So we gotta... This one's a little bit different because we actually decided that we wanted the darker color underneath. Like that. So I have to color the darkness. The darkness. Oop. All I can think of is Splinter when I look at it. right, how's that looking? Looks pretty good to me. Oh, I actually need to do it on that one. Let's see. Well, then we'll see how the scribbles look animated. Oh, look at the scribbles animate. Alright. Delete. Really, I didn't have to do this, but I like to do it because I hate when I accidentally click onto the color, like the fill, and it accidentally delete like the filling, the filler, the paint, whatever you want to call it. It's technically called fill. That's F-I-L-L, not P-H-I-L. What happened here? That's not okay. We shall fix. That's what we do. We are fixers. What happened there, huh? Flash, tell me what the hell just happened here. You stupid program. Can you work with me? How about you stop changing the colors of my stuff? That'd be pretty cool. Alright. Whoa, paint behind. We want to paint normally. Okay. That colored in. See, this is what we deal with. Random bad things happen. They just happen, and you gotta work around them. Just like life. That's my Bob Ross saying today. There you go. Happy little accidents. See, it looks so gross, like zoomed in. Like it's like really bad. Oh, baby, did the camera turn off and back on again? Well, I really have. I'm out of ideas as to how to fix this. So, drink up. If you got a nice cold beverage, get yourself a sip because it's the drinking game we play. If you're not drinking alcohol, that's okay. Get hydrated. I'm drinking coffee at 8:19 at night. This is my life. But it's good. Because I like coffee. I like it a lot. That's not what I want to do. I don't want to color with that color. There we go. Whoa. Whoa. Whoa there, guy. Is that the saddle? That is the saddle. Let's color the saddle in there. Maybe we'll do a little belly pad. I think it might be good. Might look cool. What happened there? There's this color. There we go. I guess it has that pad there in the one spot because his belly's pushing out and it's kind of pushed it so you can see it. That's the logic I'm going to go with because I don't feel like rewriting all that. Redrawing all this. Having to add this to every frame just it tucks up. Yeah, that's what's happening. His belly's pushing it out so you can see it. That's the only frame you can see it on. That's why. That's why. Key is to having a rule. So, okay, now the skulls need a little bit of lighting. That's going to help because they're just so bright. And fix that. So the skulls. And it's going to be fairly simple lighting. It's going to like darker, and then you try to go a little cooler if you can. Or warmer. depending on where you are. If you're like in the Arctic, you kind of go cooler, go warmer. A lot of times too, like with skin tone, like when you go darker, when you want to go for shadow, you also want to go for a little bit warmer color. Okay, just a cool thing to know. But probably go a little darker than that. Now, I don't get too crazy with the lighting because, it's cartoon. It's cartoon style. And, I mean, technically you'd have, like, you got bounce lighting and stuff. You got lighting from coming up from the ground, like from reflected lighting. But we don't worry about all of that. We just pretend there's one light source. We just pretend there's, like, one light source kind of happening. And maybe a little bit darker on those skulls just to really sell that. There we go. That's looking mighty fine. That is a nice fine skulls you have there, Rakatrol. His cheekbone probably showing a little bit more. Oh, it's paint behind, isn't it? You son of a gun, Aaron. Past Aaron screws up future Aaron. There we go. You're overhandling it. All right, go to the next one. Overhandling. All right. Yeah. I like that kind of being lit, like it's coming through behind it. Mm-hmm. Whoa. Whoa! That's not what I wanted to do. Alright. Bam. Color you in. That's what I wanted. You know what? Let's hint at your little details. There we go. There we got this. Brow. And then maybe just like a little bit of light on the side. Then the lighting coming down. This, maybe like a little spot where the lighting doesn't hit. Another brow. I'm just guessing a lot of this, you just kind of you just kind of look and try to see, like, you know, this area sticks out. Maybe the light's hitting it. I don't know. That's kind of my logic behind it. Whoa, Siri. Pipe down. I don't even know why. What did I say that would have made Siri interested? Not cool. This is going to get a whole heck of a lot of lighting. It's probably just like... These bugs need to get the hell out of here. This is ridiculous. Ridiculous. It's not what I wanted there. I'll just go ahead and copy this one. Whoa. That is not the color I thought I had. There we are. Nope. What am I doing? That's what I want to do. Hard to see because of the black. Maybe this lines. I still have to draw the chains that are holding that on. Whoa. Cool. I already went through all of that. Okay. Ooh, it's coming along quite nicely. All right, now we color in the mouth, and I'm gonna color in the teeth the loosest way possible because I hate coloring teeth. It's just such a time-consuming project. All right, we're just gonna go like this. Kind of block it out and then coloring up to the gums. Ooh, it's supposed to be paint behind. Oh, it's on the skulls. That's why. Well, we just did that work anyway. Might as well. We'll just take it, copy it. We'll cut it actually, and then we'll go down to the proper layer. This one. Oh, we can't paste behind, can we? Yep. Screw it. we're just gonna color back in. I thought I could paste it. Paste in place. It's not the case. I can paste in place, but I won't paste behind it. We're just gonna focus on these teeth. Now, it seems like this has taken a long time, right? It seems like it because it's been a few days and we've been working together on this for... If you think about the amount of hours that actually goes into it, though, it's actually not as bad. I could probably knock this character out if I was just grinding it without explaining it and just kind of doing it. I could probably knock this out in about 2 days. I'd have it finished, start to finish. So, you know, about, I'd say 16 hours, maybe. Roughly. Sometimes sooner. You know, it depends. This is a complex... This is technically two characters because you have this guy and this guy. So we've accomplished quite a bit in a kind of a short period of time, considering. And what's cool about animating characters is once you've established movement, I feel like, at least for me, once I've established the movement, every other movement I have to make is exponentially faster because I've already spent the time to understand the character. I know how he moves. I know how it lives. Like, I get it. You know what I mean? Like, I've wrapped my head around its anatomy. Also, I can literally just copy and paste stuff. Like, I can, like, grab his head and I can put it over here. I have his body. Like, I know how big he should be. You know? And a lot of that makes the movements go quicker because you've already established everything. Which I think is honestly the hardest part. Because there's movements where I've been like, I can't wrap my head around it, you know? I've got a toy sword and a toy axe. They're foam, but they're for work, not play. Okay, maybe I play with them too. I've knighted my dog before, yes. He is Sir Cooperton. Lord Pedigree. But I'll actually have to act them out sometimes, because you gotta get your head around it. You know, it's hard, and no one can see those tapes because I record myself trying to. Oh god, it's the worst. That's what you gotta do, though. It's part of the gig. I kind of like this being so dark like that. Let me see. Yeah. Whoa. I didn't know I pressed that. I thought I went back to the color I had. Oh, forgot. That is coloring normal. Let's go through and color in all these little missing spots. paint behind. So that's the only thing. It's just like, oh, come on, just fill. Like, I don't know why it's not filling that. And I'm going to get rid of the shoulder color because it's just not needed. Boom. It's looking good. It's looking just about right. I think we're there. I mean, there's still some little cleanup that needs to happen, but that's mostly paint behind here. A lot of that's polish. You know, that's stuff I'm going to have to go through later and just polish the animations. And I don't have to do all that on here because I feel like that's a longer, drawn out process. I don't want y'all falling asleep on me. Okay. Whoa. Okay, that's locked. It's that and saddle. Yep. Alright. Save it. All right. How we doing out there? What do we got going on? You guys in any good games lately? What are you into? I've been playing a little bit of Rocket League. I've been super into that, actually. Too into it. That's what I spent all Sunday on. I decided, you know what? Sundays, I'm going to try to take Sundays off. I'm actually going to try to relax, enjoy my Sundays because I've been working myself to the bone, and it is not good to do that because I do not want to have to deal with burnout. Something you got to be very careful on because I realize I'm human and I can't work every single day of my life. Which, if I didn't stop myself, I would. I would literally work every single day. It's horrible what I do to myself. I'm like the worst boss for myself. You know? I got to remember that I still have to live day to day. I mean, they say the grind never stops, but I feel like if you don't do that, if you never stop, if you do it every day, you can think about it. You know, plan ahead, but you need that R&R. And I'm realizing that more and more because I've been struggling with a little bit of burnout, just a little bit. Thanks for the heart, Ma. I love you, Ma. And thanks everybody for all the support. I mean, I really do appreciate y'all coming and hanging out with me. It's a good time. It's a pimping good time. I enjoy myself. Enjoy chatting with y'all. Whoa. Ditto. Oop, that's paint normal. There's a lot of things you gotta be careful of. What am I doing? I thought I had this color on. There we go. Paint behind. Alright, that stuff is kind of doesn't really matter. Let's get the dark circles around his eyes, because, you know, old Freds don't get a lot of sleep. It's kind of a thing that's known about them. Struggle with a little insomnia. Also, they have no pupils. I just like that zombie-ish look for my enemies. I just think it's a neat look. It keeps them all, they all kind of have the same eye color, this like yellowy eye. You know, they got bad livers, little jaundice. All right. You know what? I think I'll do the same color as his nose for under his eyes. I like to reutilize colors too. Like on it. Instead of, I mean, it's kind of almost the same color. Instead of using black or like well, dang it, Bobby. There we go. Let's go to last frame. This is a good one. Copy. Paste. Cool. It's looking pretty. That's a pretty rat right there, I think. It's a good looking specimen. We're not gonna worry about the flag. I'll do that one later. That's just a maybe we can. We could do it. We could do the flag. Might as well. Let's do the flag. Let's do the flag. Screw it. Alright, we're gonna make a new thing here. Let's do the flag. Okay, so going to zoom in a little bit. I'm gonna these frames. We're not going to worry about it moving up and down as much. We're just going to keep the flag moving because you're moving forward, so it's going to propel the flag to keep waving. So and the next frame, you know what, actually I'm just going to jump ahead to this part where I'll say that that this here would be about here. And then this is here. And I'm going to erase some of it because it's literally waving. It's a wave, like a wave function, you know? It's literally waving in the breeze. And then we'll blend between these two. Wait a minute. That's there. This should be here. Nope. I'm getting confused staring into that. It's like mesmerizing. Okay. We got it. Oh. I was looking at the wrong part. Okay. We got this. We got this. A little bit more forward. Down. Up. Down. Oh. Why is this so... This isn't all going to be the flag. We're cutting off some of it. It's just to understand the movement. Okay, so... This can actually get moved forward a little bit. Let's just do that. Thanks for the stream. Share. Appreciate the share. Okay. This one will probably go here because I want it right in the middle. Get rid of this one. And then we'll just kind of between these. These are awfully close together. Now it looks terrible. It does not look right. Alright. We're not moving it enough. We're being too nice with our movements. So we need to jump ahead a little bit more. Okay. Okay, it's going to come up again. Then it's going to go down, up, down. Then it's going to go up, down, up. It's down, up, down. Up, down, up. That's actually probably off. We got really crazy with that. Look at that. Look how stretched we got at the end of this. I think because we started this one a little bit. That's cruising. So we can slow it up a little bit. We're just adding more frames between the movements, and hopefully that can slow it down. It's slowing it down a little bit, but it's still crazy. Get rid of this one. Oh, I'm on the sat. Oh my goodness. I just realized what I was doing. Let's fix all that. I literally was just on the saddle. Wowzers. That could have been bad. Oh my god. I am a clumsy man when it comes to working sometimes. It's not good. Alright. We're going to get this figured out. We're going to get this flag done right. Oh. I did do the flag on the correct layer. I just happened to be erasing on the wrong layer. Okay. Clear keyframe. Slide this one over. It's a little odd. And then I'm just going to work through. So it's super rough, and then you just kind of keep working through it. So this is this frame, next frame. In fact, this one should actually be here. This looks like it goes this way, and then this one looks like it follows. See? That looks more right. Then terrible. Ass. Race. Alright, that's a good start. This one's coming up, and then we're gonna keep an eye on that and think through it instead of just kind of drawing like we did before. Okay. So coming up, down, up, and then we'll send that for the next frame. So this whole part is going to be pushing forward and down, and then there's a little undercurrent that's kind of coming through and then down. It's like lifting up. Send it home with this one. Hopefully that does it. Hopefully that does the trick. Let's move this though to here. Copy that, paste it here. Next one should be fixed here. Push this one back as well. We can just for now turn all these off so we can just focus on this. Not terrible, but if we take them all, highlight the whole thing, condense it down to a smaller flag, we can see some of the issues we have, because it's kind of like doing a weird, it's not really, it's close. It's not exactly what we're looking for, though. Alright, let's dissect the issue. Forward. Good. No. That's actually wrong. It would be dragging a little bit. I will actually animate more. Just here. So this part should be like kind of doing like a little flick right here, I think. Maybe even like slightly like up. getting there. It's getting a little freaky out back here, though. We got to figure out what's going on. So we got this one. Goes forward, push in, drag, down. Comes forward. This is a huge push. Can kind of, let's kind of soften that a little bit. And then that. Maybe even add down a little bit more. But we got to get back to the start, which is this crazy one. And we're here. These probably highlight all of these and shift them just a hair. Let's give us a little bit more space to work with. Alright, so now we have this frame. And I'm just going to pop it out here. Put another frame between these. And we will blend between the two of these. There should be. Okay. That's doable, I think. Wait a minute. Where are we? So this one goes to this one. Still a little trippy. There's still a little weirdness. That frame is odd. There's something. This frame is odd. Oh, probably because it holds so long. I think that might be why. And wait, the jump from. It might be the jump from this one to this one. Might need a tween. So let's just go ahead and throw another frame in here and blend them. So yeah, because it's up and then all of a sudden really up. So we need to kind of go between them. Forward. It's so weird. Oh, wait, the jolt. That's what it is. The jolt backwards. This one. This jolt back needs to go up. Forward. That's better. It's not. Still something's weird. Maybe if I get rid of this freaking frame. Let's get rid of that frame. That's better. Bit better. That's also part of it too. That was short there. It was short. This needs to be stretched out a little bit more too. There we go. This needs to be stretched. Like that. Alright, it's hitting this up and it never gets to. This is a huge jump. Oh god. We gotta figure it out. Blend these two. So before that would happen, kind of like that, down, back up, wow, ish. Let's get rid of this. Then we'll do this little trick. There's still like a flicker I don't like. It's boom, right there, every time. It's like stops. I don't like. That's not okay. It needs to be continuous. It's not continuous. Also, it's like hitting the floor, so it's like stopping, hits this, and then comes back up on this next one, and that should be like an overhang. So we should probably maybe it goes even lower than that. It just looks like it goes flat, which is, oh, that's why this frame's strange. This is a weird between. This should even go lower, probably. What is happening? Alright. Next frame, down. This is coming forward. Erase this. That's getting there. Okay. Then next frame. What? This is all it is, figuring it out. It's like problems. It's like a problem. Just like trying to figure out the problem. So it's gonna come forward a little bit more. And then this is the next frame here. So this is coming forward. This is still flicking up, maybe. Or it might even be up, but there we go. Down, up. That's a huge jump, actually. Maybe it's leveling. Too much. This is too much of a jump. Pretty good. It's pretty good. Pretty sure that's what we were looking for. I think it'll suffice. I think that's what we needed. Cool. And then basically take this same thing. We'll save it. I have noticed the camera hasn't turned off as much. It's still doing it every once in a while, but not as much as it did before. So that is progress to me. Alright, so we've highlighted this entire thing. Now we're just going to paste it. Oh, not that. Wrong pasting. Paste all our frames. Why did it only do one? I highlighted all of these. Copy. Copy that. Roger, roger. Roger, roger. Paste it. Cool. Now we are going to lock this one. Go to our every frame. Move it down vertically. That's pretty much how I do it. And then I might even just shift it over just a little bit. And then we do this again, one more time. Paste our frames. We lock this one as well. Now we just take this one. That one's actually a bit more insane. We need to, because it's a shorter distance, it looks like it's moving faster than we want. Yeah, that's not terrible. Maybe less? Oh, that's what I wanted to do. Okay. Let's shift this down. Let's go to the end here. There's a little bit more movement. There we go. Alright, now we can highlight all of this. We'll just go through frame by frame and erase. These are just little tricks you learn to kind of make things move a little bit faster. See, it actually isn't down. It gets to this last frame, and something happens. It's not entirely right. It's kind of got a little. I mean, that doesn't look bad. What happens in the next frame? Oh, this is weird. This is the weirdness, I think, that's happening. Because when we're looking at it, it does like a... I might be overanalyzing it. Let me back up. What do you guys think? I'm thinking it looks okay. Making me think of a magic carpet in Aladdin. Yeah. So what I'm doing is I'm basically making it if it was just a perfect square. And then I add the tears and all the other stuff. So it's just easier to, you don't have to worry about all the other things yet. You know what I mean? Yeah, it does look like the carpet from Aladdin. Okay. I mean, if we time it right, that little doom right there, that could actually happen like on the up, that little push when he's leaping. If we can time that, that'll actually make it make sense. You ain't never had a friend like me. 40 thieves. Don't start me with that. You ain't never had a friend. Oh my God, such a good movie. looks good to me. We're gonna stick with it. We're gonna stick with it. But now we gonna. All right. So now, where is our light table? Put our light table on, and we'll actually repair our light table. There we go. Because I actually erased it before. I'm gonna make a new layer. And actually, before I even do this, let's go ahead and figure out where all of these. I could draw this on just one of these layers. Oh, I don't want white. I want it to be black here. What the hell? I don't understand this. When I select it with my pen, it's different than when I select it with my mouse. So when I select it with my mouse and I change the alpha, which is like how transparent it is, when I use my pen, it selects another color. But when I use the mouse, see if I hovered over it and then I select it here and I hit enter. Oh, it didn't even do it. See, it does it with my pen though. Makes no bloody sense. Why is it doing this to me? It's all good. Alright. Pen. Okay. Alright, we're just going to go frame by frame. Keep an eye out on lock all these other ones. Except the frame that I'm working on. Okay. Which one did I just draw on? There it is. There we go. Oh, that's weird right here. Oh, kind of just jumps. We can put another frame between these ones. We'll do that. Alright. Oh, that looks... Oh, okay. That's why. Alright. Oi, what's up? Welcome to the chat, Brian. How's it going, man? Welcome, welcome. We are drawing a flag right now. Oh, we fixed the issue. That was the issue we were dealing with. Cool. Now I can just go continue and creating this tear. Up. Thanks, pal. Appreciate it. Trying to get the stream going right, too, man. I've been updating some stuff here and there. We're getting there. We'll get there. I kind of went with a simple. I think it was just more simple than I wanted to make it. But as far as this goes. Did I miss any frames? This frame. Well, we already did this frame, I think. Yep, we did. Alright, cool. Now turn our live table back on and we will continue this adventure in drawing a flag. There's a lot of frames. What is going on? Is this? Oh, okay. It's a single frame. That's fine. It's a blender. All right. We'll add a couple other things too, like this little. Let's go ahead and add that too. Follow this up. The hole. There's a little weirdness happening. That's where the hole is moving before. Oh, that's the weirdness. I figure out. Weirdness is when when the two same frames have like a slightly different thing, you notice it. It's like a weird. There we go. Now it looks like it's actually a hole. I'll do like a big tear like right here. There's a framework. It's this frame. This is weird. I'm going to pick this one. Adjust it a little bit. Yeah, that's pretty good. Alright, light table. Lock all these. Draw back. I'll just animate the rest of that on the fly. Going off of it a little bit too much. I think I'm realizing it's a little too long in that one spot though. Getting weird with that. Alright. That's looking good. Okay. So this next one, got too much I'm looking at. What am I looking at? Alright. So it's going to be coming back down again. But I lost this thing and this here. So this is actually going to be here. This one is here. Okay, cool. And it's a very minute difference on that one. This one's coming. This one's got like a back up again. Is that what's happening? So this is down, coming back up, down. Alright, and then this one's settling again. This little gust is coming through. This, we need to, I might flap this a little bit more than you saw previously because I'm feeling that movement a little bit more. Okay. Now it's coming back down again. So as it's sinking. It's a little stretching happening, but it's okay. More than normal, probably. Need to point to it. That flicker is driving me nuts. Alright, that's not terrible. It's looking like a bit of a flag. I don't know. I feel like it looks good. Especially if it's moving while you're running, it'll look good. Okay, now let's add those little tears in there. Turn off this. Actually, I do need this on. Move this up a little bit. Whoa. Okay, next frame. It's syncing now. That's kind of a big jump. We'll do a little stretch just a hair, just to cover some space. They don't have to be identical. It's just kind of like, hey, it's over here. As long as it's moving appropriately, it kind of looks. That's doing this little thing. It'll work. It'll do for now. We just need it to. That's a big jump too. Am I missing any frames? Let me see. That one. Yay, my upstairs neighbor's back. Alright. Cool. Squiggity squeak squeak. Squeak it. this. Down. Cool. That's good. All right, now the tricky part is going to be this. We want to draw a skull. Okay, next frame. This is where things get a bit tricky, so should be this is a bit tricky, but we're just eyeballing it. Just kind of guessing how it'll look. Kind of foreshortening. Then like bent a little bit. Might be shrinking slowly. That's one thing you gotta watch out for too. Not terrible. This is actually really hard to make it look proper. Not bad. Probably not exactly right. There's some sizing issues on this. I feel like I would be better off doing it a little bit different. I tried to do that actually freehanding, and that's not my friend right now. So we can just do this. Copy this. I'll go through each one of these, delete them. Figured I'd try it out. I thought I could try to make it bend with it, and some of them are accurate, some of them are just like absolute poop. Straight doo-doo. Let's fix this. just go frame by frame, and we'll slightly rotate it, move it up. Then we'll just keep copying the previous. Go to the next frame, paste in place, react, maybe shrink it a little bit. Probably play around with the distortion. Just a hair on that. Rotate it a little bit. Next, oops, Control Z that, Control Z, copy it, paste in place. It's gonna be down lower. It's gonna probably be rotated. Do that, then we can put this bigger again, this smaller, a little bit, rotate it. That's looking better already. Well, that's a big jump though. I guess it's just a big jump in general. Yikes. Alright. I'll allow it. Copy that. Paste it. We can actually start rotating this just a hair. Tiny bit. And then slide it up just a little. And then rotate, skew it. Back to being bigger on the side. It's coming up. Copy that. Next one. Paste it. Push this down on these sides. Skew it. Over here, rotate it a little bit. Let's move it a little bit that way. That's looking better already. Okay. Copy. Next one. Paste in place. Dropping down a little bit. Probably good enough there. But we don't need to do that. Copy that. Next one. Paste in place. Drop it down a little. Probably rotate just a hair. Push this back on this side. That way. Open it up a little bit this way. Skew it. Rotate a little. Put it up. Alright, so this, which frame is it in the middle? Alright, this one could probably get adjusted a little bit. Let's actually rotate it just a... There we go. That's better. Awesome. This flag is better. Oh, say, troll tracker. Oh, man. Stupid. All right. Looking good. Okay, so let's turn them back on. We got the troll tracker. We got the... Oh, man, I don't know what's going on with me today. I feel like this coffee is going right through me. Did I not feel that? That's not good. Where is this block? Still have to do his toes, by the way. But okay, we got the skulls, saddle. Still got some coloring that needs to be done here that we missed because of the rat. Now we turn off the light table. We're just gonna have to move the... Ooh, I'm seeing that like previous one, and it makes me want to have like some extra little strands of just like rope almost hanging, like tattered bits hanging off. It just looks kind of cool. I'm gonna take a quick 2-second break. I'll be right back. I just have to use the restroom. This coffee's going right through me today. I'll be right back. All right, we're back. Thank you for your patience, everyone. Okay. Now, it is time. Let's go ahead and let's actually just take this, everything we already did with that movement. Where's all that? The tracker troll. Okay. Yeah, we don't need that. We need this. Whoa, that's not what I wanted to do. Don't want that color. I want it to be black. I just like that it looks even more tattered, you know? It's kind of like even more like there's a badass element to it that I like. Arr makes it look even more like a pirate. Like they're kind of like little pirates, right? I don't know. They come. Oh, that looks awesome. I am a fan of this. Looks good. Okay. Let's lock everything except for these and the where is this layer? This one, that's good to be off. This one, okay, that's the good one. Let's unlock that. Okay, I'll highlight all of them. Oh, didn't want to highlight all of them just in the one frame. There we go. Okay. Push them all back. Slight downward rotation. Okay, cool. The tricky part is going to be making this all work right. Now that we have all this done, we need to go back through and move each frame with its next frame of movement. So excuse me. Okay. We'll highlight this and bring it up here. Maybe a slight pull downward. Why not? Okay, these two. Alright, you know what? Let me back that up again. Okay. This one also has to go up. That's good. Now we'll highlight both of these. And then we'll pull them both down just a hair. So that's up. Okay. Now we have some different timings occurring. We have the timing of the flag, and then we have his timing up. So the flag has a slightly different timing, so it's going to make things a little interesting, but we'll just have to be making sure that we're working with that correctly. All right. So we have two different movements that are here for the flag, but we only have one movement for that. So all we have to do is here, have them both selected, and then I'll move both of them corresponding with that. Let me turn this off. Up. Oh, did I move that one too soon? I shite. We need to add another frame. Oh. Okay. So this one needs another frame right here. So this one will keep F6. Just duplicates all those frames. And then we'll just go back the frame before, highlight it, bring it down here. No, it's down this other one. Alright, we're making progress. Okay. Up. I don't like how that one drops so much. Okay. This one's forward. We need to add a frame. Okay. Now let's make this just a little taller. Boom. Then it's going to be down again. Pick that back up. This part's the tricky part because we animated it all together, but we just have to make sure. Man, nailing it. Look at that eye. Look at that eye. I didn't even know. I was like, probably right around there. It was like perfect spot to put that one. Let's go. I would probably rotate this a little more. It'd be slightly catching up though. I'd probably rotate this one just a hair too. There. Oh, that's gonna look good once we get them all lined up. We'll be able to really see it. That flag is just like, okay, it's forward. This guy needs to come up. Roughly there. A little more forward. Just a slight more angle higher upwards, just very little. It's down, and then this is going to be a big drop, so I might even do this just a little bit to okay. Oh, that's fine too. Okay. And I might even have to I might just not even, I might have to just, there we go. That's not too bad. Alright, let's see, up, down, that's not okay. This one also needs to be my God, I nailed that one too. And then this has got to be another frame. That's what it was. Okay. there. Such a weird run for this rat because like the way the butt goes up, it's like it's funny because horses go like so straight, like their body's kind of straight. The rat's so different, so it's making the flag go back and forth a little bit weird. But I also think it's okay. I think it looks cool. It's hard to tell because he's running in place. We could do a little tester here to see. We're in the main scene right now. Okay. Now what we have to do, since we saved. We're going to make a new symbol. We'll call this the run. And we'll have to change it from a movie clip to a graphic. Properties. Graphic. Okay. We're going to go back to the scene. All right. There's like that's a hiccup too right there. Just caught that. Let me fix that. This is not. See, it's right here, but it's wrong. It's wrong here though. So we'll have to go through and add another frame for each one of these, and then we will go back to this other one where it's wrong. That's right. That's wrong. Zoom in. That looks better actually. Alright, that actually helped. There was something weird that was oh, that's gotta go. That's odd. Oh, that didn't get selected somehow. I'll just say you're deleted. Exiled. Cool. Alright, now what we're gonna do is all the layers that are visible currently, make sure they're unlocked. Okay, I'm gonna save it one more time because who knows? Could have an issue. Can't trust this damn program anymore. And I'm actually gonna make it move so we can actually watch it move while it's animating as a little test to see how it looks while it's moving, instead of putting in game and having to program it and everything. That's a lot to do right now, and I just want to kind of see it. So that's wrong too. What the heck's going on here? Well, I guess it's settling. Okay. So now we're going to put, not this, highlight this one. And we're going to go down. Make sure all the frames that we can see are highlighted, that are open and ready to go. They are. Wait, I just missed one. Where is it? There it is. Shift select all of these. Hopefully it'll do it. Otherwise I'll have to go one by one. Copy the frames. Go over to our thing. And we will paste these frames in. And it did it. That's what I'm talking about. Let's go. We'll turn all these back off. We'll also make them guides. The ones we don't need will be guides. Cool. The reason we did this is, so when we go back into scene, we can actually turn off all these. And then we can add one layer, and we can pull the run in that we just made. It's gonna take a second to load. So now it's the same one. It's the same run that we had before, except for now we can do some cool stuff with it. Let me save this. What I was at when I first started animating on this, actually, I started trying to do the make a symbol first. I like to keep my scene empty, and then you can always pull into the scene to export. And then you can use all these different symbols, which are basically like, imagine these all being actors. You know, all these things up here. These are all like actors, and you can pull them into your scene. You know, so I can have lots of different stuff. If I was making a movie, you could do that, like a film. All right, but we can also make this. This will actually wrap around endlessly, so I can just add. Oh, I don't want to do it to all of them. But I can do this on this frame. I can actually just add a ton of frames, and it'll cycle endlessly. Like, it'll just keep cycling instead of like wrapping itself. And I can actually do this, and I can create a tween, a motion tween, which will start. We'll have it start like way over here, and we'll go all the way here. Now that's 120 frames, which is, 30 frames per second. It's about 4 seconds. Alright, so here, I don't know how far to move it, but let's see how, I don't know how far to move it. Can it do it? Keep moving it a little bit at a time. Kind of zoomed out as far as it'll go. I think it'll move a little bit more. Okay, cool. There we go. It's moving really slow though. But this gives you an idea. You can actually see. Ooh. It's giving me a bit of a red line. Is it because you're storing everything on the freaking SD card? Karen, you've done it again. Now if we go back to this first frame, see if we can move this a little bit further, because if it's covering more ground, it'll move faster. Oh, I don't want to do that. There we go. There we go. That's a little bit better speed. There we go. We got ourselves a running, attacking, chasing tracker troll with a wolf rat. I'm feeling really good about this, man. I love this guy. Although he just stops here at the end. But yeah, it's basically, you saw how we took it. We made it so it was running in place. And we did a little fake physics here. It's not really physics. This is called a motion tween. That just means that it moves over time. So actually, what I would be doing and how I'd be applying physics, I would apply forward force every time his feet would basically touch the ground. Applies forward force just so it looks like it's actually propelling him forward. So he doesn't have any skidding. But this actually looks pretty good. It looks like he's kind of covering some ground. I'm loving it. Let's see if I can move with it. Oh, like I'm tracking it with a trail, like a camera. Oh, that looks so weird. It's trippy. Well, ladies and gentlemen, we did it. By golly, we've done it. We've completed it. I mean, there's a little bit of stuff that can be done with it. I'll be honest. Like, you know, there's a chain that needs to be added to the skull, to the skulls. So yeah, this is the run cycle of its chasing. We could still potentially add some other animations if you want. We could do the tracker troll. He could grab the skulls on the chains and whip them around his head and throw them. Or we also could have the spear. I wonder where that spear is. I had a spear on here too. We could potentially add the spear. And have him chuck the spear. Or do like a thrusting thing with a spear. There's lots of different things we could do. And perhaps maybe we'll do the one where he throws the bola. The bola is what it's called. The skull bola. Where they try to capture you as Enoch. And if you get captured, I think they'll take you back to some sort of layer where you have to escape. That's what I'm thinking. I don't know if we'll do that or not. Probably. I mean, maybe. It's possible. But it's pretty cool to see him move across this way. Just really gives it life. I'm so happy about it. I hope you are. But yeah, you completed the mission with me. We did it. We completed what we set out to do. We concepted it. We brought it in to animate it. We ran into some issues, but we didn't let those issues stop us. We overcame them together, which is awesome. And I think we can move on to the next thing. So if you like this video, please give it a like. If you haven't followed any of the pages, go ahead and give that Facebook page a like. If you're on YouTube, feel free to subscribe. Keep ahead of the curve on everything going on. And only if you're a badass. You know, badasses like to follow Archaic Legion. So Archaic Live. So if you want to join Archaic Legion, go to the website. All right, if you go to my website, archaiclegion.com, all right, at the bottom you'll be able to fill out Archaic Legion. That's in there. You put your email in there. It's only for badasses, okay? So if you do it, you're a badass. And you are a badass. All right, remember that. Thank you for coming and hanging out with me tonight. I hope you all have a wonderful evening. Be good out there. Stay healthy.